Week 3, evening sequence, releasing what you're still holding on to. We're going to start in a seated position, so it can be on your mat or it can be in a chair. We are going to begin with a breathing practice called the physiological sigh, and we've practiced this before. We are going to take an inhale through the nose, and then we're going to top up the inhale, so taking a second inhale, and then exhaling through the mouth or the nose, whichever you prefer. We're just going to do 3 rounds of that just to downshift for the evening. So getting settled, feeling comfortable, shoulders away from the ears, and just tucking the chin in slightly towards the chest, opening the neck, relaxing the jaw. Taking a preparatory breath, inhale and exhale. And we'll begin. Slow inhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale. Top it up. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Just noticing how you feel. And if you have the eyes closed, just blinking them open. We're now just going to release some tension in the neck and shoulders, common storage spots where the tension can build through the day. So just rolling the shoulders forward. Movement is really slow and heavy here. So we're letting the shoulders fall as opposed to placing them. Just remembering you don't need to hold the day up anymore. And reversing the movement, remembering letting them fall, not placing them. And one more. And shake out the arms. Now we're going to move to the face and the jaw. And the jaw holds a lot of tension for people. This might seem a little bit strange to do this, but it's a wonderful way to activate the recovery response in the body. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So we're going to begin by just opening the mouth as wide as you can, but not in an aggressive way. Just open the mouth and close it. And open and close. And one more. And close. And then letting the lower jaw just move. You can go side to side. It's hard to talk. Or into circles. You might hear little clicks and clunks when you do this. Just releasing the stress. The other thing that you might find happening is your urge to yawn. And that is great because that means we're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and recovery. So we're signaling to the body that it's time to downshift, it's time for bed. And then moving it the other way if you can. This is also great if you grind your teeth a lot. And then release. And final move is we're going to scrunch the face up towards the nose as if you're moving everything up to the center of the face. And release. Scrunch up. And release. And scrunch up. And release. And now coming onto the floor, We're going to ease out the lower back. Knees are bent, feet on the floor, feet are hip width. Arms can be wherever you want them to be, so away from the body, palms facing up, which is a nice position because it allows the shoulders to open. Or you can have them above the head, and that just depends on how your shoulders feel. So just getting settled here, feeling the lower back becoming heavy. Tucking the chin in slightly towards the chest so the neck is nice and long. Inhale, and as you exhale, just let the knees float over to the right side. Trying to forget about perfect placement here. Let the belly relax, let the hips relax, the knees and the ankles. If this feels too much, you can bring pillows in underneath that right thigh. Head can stay center, or you can turn the head in the opposite direction over to the left side. Breathe here. With each exhalation, just allowing the body to soften a little bit more. And inhale back to center. Exhale, floating the legs over to the left. Head can stay center or turn in the opposite direction. Allowing the hips to relax, the knees, the ankles. Just letting go of the day. Inhale, let the knees float back up to center. Exhale, hugging the knees into the chest. Knees can be together or you can bring them wide. So knees into the creases of the elbows. This brings you into a nice hip opener, and it's also more comfortable for you if you've any bloatedness in the tummy or perhaps you're on your period. It just gives the belly more room. Feeling the shoulders moving away from the ears, melting onto the floor. Allow the lower back to become heavy. And just breathing normally here. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Relaxing the jaw. If it feels nice, you can bring a rocking motion, rocking from side to side, massaging into the sacrum, lower back. And then if it feels good, you could stay here lying on the floor, placing your left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Or if you prefer, you can come up to a seated position. And we're just going to take a breath in and out. And mentally repeating to yourself, today doesn't need to follow me into tomorrow. Today doesn't need to follow me into tomorrow. Today doesn't need to follow me into tomorrow. Hands come to heart center. And thank you for joining me tonight. Have a restful sleep, and I will see you soon.